today's Targets in Focus, I'm joined by the Chief Executive of Better2, Lane Clark, a Forex and Precious Metals Advisory Trading Organisation in London, to give me a different perspective on the FX market. Hi Lane, thank you for your time today. So can you explain to me how all of the uncertainties in the global economy are playing out in the Forex world?
If you like, a great example of how the fundamental uncertainties in the worldwide investment climate are affecting the FX market right now is in Swiss franc. If we start breaking it down from a sort of technical perspective, looking at the last 250 trading days, the average range of euro Swiss franc was around 149 pips. Now, because of these uncertainties, last week that actually expanded to 474 pips on average. On Thursday, a week today, it was a staggering 664 pips. So obviously these movements we're seeing within the FX arena, they're creating opportunities, and hence why I'm of the belief that rather than explore the fundamentals, like obviously many of your commentators do and many people around the world do, look more towards obviously the technical data, which is obviously what we're looking to discuss here. With regards to the technicals, there's numerous ways to look at the technical data and how to sort of interpret it. We look at numerous indicators. We look at slow stocks, RSI. We look at the ADX to determine whether the markets are trading or whether they're ranging. Fibonacci retracements. We look at a couple of moving averages, and then all the sort of technical indicators we use, we look at them in 3 different time frames. Now, there's no point looking at one time frame, because one trade may look fantastic, in another time frame it looks awful.
Let's move on to the commodity currencies then. You're obviously more of a technical guy, so can you talk me through these?
We see commodity currencies getting slightly weaker and giving back some of the gains they've seen over the last obviously few years. In a nutshell, that's what we see. I can obviously go into the technicals. If we look at Aussie dollar, for instance, I won't go into the actual ins and outs, but over a 1 month time frame, if we look at Aussie dollar, it's currently trading just under 1.04. It's higher earlier. The momentum, the slow stocks on the Aussie dollar suggest it could possibly go up slightly higher over the next couple of weeks. But by the end of the month, we see that turning round. The ADX suggests right now it's trending, but the trend is losing strength. And although it may touch 1.06 over the next couple of weeks, we believe by month end we'll see that around the 1.03 level. 3 month time frame on the Aussie dollar. Slow stocks, again, looking at momentum, they're turned down out of what we would call, obviously, the buy zone. The ADX is around 21, 22, which suggests this currency pair is now ranging rather than trending like it's been done over the last few years. And we believe the next move is down 1.00 for the Aussie dollar within a 3 month period, which, if you like, moves us nicely onto the 12-month time frame. Obviously harder to predict, but looking again at the slow stocks, very heavily used indicator in here, that's turning down. And if we have a confirmation of the 3 month movement, this will pull that out of the range, which we see it in right now. This is the slow stock, and we will then start seeing momentum build on the downside. Aussie dollar start moving down. ADX is 27, which suggests it isn't trending very strongly, and if that continues to drop down, it suggests it's ranging, which obviously it'll be giving back some of its strength by year end. 0.97. New Zealand dollar, very similar pair, although we do see possibly this month it holding some sort of strength before dropping down. The setup's very similar compared to Aussie dollar. Short-term move up, could see gains of 0.85, and we believe, because the slow stocks suggest there's still room to move up over the next sort of 2, 3, 4 weeks, that potentially we'll see New Zealand dollar at 0.85 at a 1 month time frame. But after that, looking at the longer time frames, 3 months, a longer term chart if you like, we're looking at momentum start to move down on the New Zealand dollar. The ADX is 20, suggesting it's ranging. We see it moving down 0.81 within 3 months. If that happens, again, we'll have the final confirmation for our 12-month time frame then, and 0.74 by 12 months. US dollar, Canadian dollar, currently trading at let me just have a look, 0.99. We see that going to touch higher over the next month. And then after 3 months, we believe it will continue to increase up to 1.03. Lots of technical indicators are flashing there, if you like. It's a perfect storm. And over a 12-month period, again, the momentum's turned up from oversold. We believe we could see a nice move on the upside. The ADX 27, the downtrend is dying. We believe that will continue to drop. It will range. We suggest the next move is up. Dollar to get stronger. 1 year time frame, 1.06. In a very nutshell, if we're looking at the dollar versus the commodity currencies, that's our brief synopsis.
Thank you, Lean. Very insightful indeed. We'll be back next week for more Targets in Focus. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. Goodbye.